Anyway, hello, welcome to yet another Let's Play of Classic Series. Today we're playing through Mega Man 5. Probably my second in the classic Mega Man game, and it was actually made the year I was born, so that probably explains why it's one of my favourites. Anyway, this game starts with a really nice, colourful introduction where we get to see what happens with Mega Man and Proto Man. And it's got awesome music, as always. Hopefully the message has gone out to everyone that it's started. I'm going to get started straight away with Starman, I think. Even though it's one of my favourite games in the series, it has been a while since I played it. So don't expect me to remember everything off by heart, but I'll do my best. And I've got an order up on the side. And I love this stage, it's so unique. Like, it kind of feels like the underwater levels in some of the other Mega Man games, but at the same time it's something completely different. I have been looking forward to playing this one because it is one of my favourites. And a 1-up already, that's a good start. So I did post on my channel the other day that I'm thinking about starting a second channel for gameplay. I think I've kind of decided against that because it just makes more sense that I'll be able to get most of the views in one place. So instead what I'm going to do is try and break the channel up better into different playlists. So hopefully you can more easily find whether you're looking for Let's Plays, whether you're looking for game recommendations, that sort of thing, so they'll all be split up a bit differently. I'm going to try and work a bit harder next year on sort of advertising, I suppose. That's something I'm not very good at, or marketing, so that might help, you know, sort of boost the channel a bit in the future. But anyway, I definitely want to keep doing these Let's Play videos as well. I just might come up with a different name for the channel next year because it does seem like a lot of the videos that I'm doing aren't exactly Let's Plays. They're actually more just me talking about games in general. And I was trying to come up with a few ideas for different names that I could give the channel, but I'm not really sure. Like, I've had a few people tell me that they were expecting my channel to be Let's Play videos. And, I mean, I'm sure they're not disappointed that it's not, but I can see why it would be a bit confusing if you didn't already know. And we've got our first viewer. Actually, we've got two viewers. Hello to both of you. So, you haven't missed much, I've only just started, and we're on Starman stage. One of my favourite stages in the game, actually, so you get to see one of the best levels right off the bat. And someone's left me already. How sad. I've got an itch. As you can see, this game does actually start off quite a lot easier than some of the other Mega Man games. I wouldn't say it's particularly the easiest in the whole series, but it's definitely one that I find less challenging compared to some of the other ones. And you'll see that Starman is basically a super easy version of, I don't know, something like Skullman. But one thing that you'll notice in this game is all the bosses are so much easier. It's by far the easiest one in terms of the Robot Masters. To the point of it even being a bit too basic. Like, as you can see, you don't even really need to worry about the bosses, they're that simple. And I know they kind of made it more of an introductory game. I was reading in the Rockman Complete Works book, the Mega Man Complete Works art book, that they actually tried to make Mega Man 5 a bit easier on purpose, just because of how hard the other ones were. So I guess it is a nice change of pace, and it's probably a really good one to start with if you're new to the series. I'd probably say Mega Man 5 is probably the easiest one to get into, just because it is a bit more forgiving compared to some of the later games, well, some of the earlier games. And we've got our first comment from Jason. Hello, go to Stoneman first, as he has an easy pattern and level. I'm following a boss order that's on IGN, so that's kind of how I'm going to be picking which order I do. Oh, almost died then. I was saying that the bosses are easy. Wow, that was actually pretty close. So it says next we're going to Gravity Man. Gravity Man doesn't actually come till near the end on this list. The one level that I really hate in this game, and you'll see when is Crystal Man stage. I really, really hate that level. And you'll see why when we get to it. But there we go, we get our first weapon. And I think you'll admit that... yeah, that's true, Mega Man 10 does have an easy mode. And so does 11, I suppose, but 11 doesn't really feel like the rest of the classic series to me. So next we're going to Gravity Man, and use the Star Crash on him. But yeah, probably Mega Man 10 is probably the best one to start with, you are right. 10 and then 5, I suppose, if you go in an order of difficulty. So, start at the end of the series and then play one that's halfway through. This level is another really cool stage. I love the fact that the gravity switches. It reminds me a lot of Mario Galaxy. That stage in Mario... yeah, I managed to do it. I always mess that bit up because I always press the wrong way on the ladder. But yeah, it reminds me a lot of that bit in Mario Galaxy where the gravity turns around. Gyro Man stage because of the elevator. Yeah, that elevator can be pretty annoying. We'll see that one next, actually. So what's your favourite level then, out of all the ones in Mega Man 5? My favourite's probably this one, just because of how different the mechanics are. I don't think it's ever been done again in a Mega Man game since this one. It'd be really cool if they revisited the sort of changing gravity. It's a pretty nice idea, and I don't think this level really takes full advantage of it. And I keep forgetting that I've actually got a charge shot. So I'll try and use that a bit more. Here we go. Take them out in one hit. Mega Man 10 is even easier with the base DLC. Yeah, that makes it a lot easier. Although he does take more damage, I think. So it kind of balances out, but just the ability to aim in every direction makes it easier. And I think Proto Man's in that as well, isn't he? Because you can use a shield to reflect the enemy bullets. I still love Mega Man 10 though, but I'll definitely be playing it as Mega Man on normal. And when you do that, it is pretty challenging. But I guess they kind of made it a bit more user-friendly for people who are new to the series, or people who get scared off by the difficulty of the 8-bit games. I love that how he just falls up to the top of the screen. And once again, you'll see this is a incredibly easy boss fight. I say that, and then I get hit straight away. Usually it's an incredibly easy boss fight. If I'm not trying to talk at the same time. Oh, that was close. But yeah, you can definitely see that the bosses are a lot slower compared to some of the earlier games. Even though their actual designs are pretty cool. Like, the ideas behind them are really good. It's just, they kind of dumbed it down, I feel. I'll try and charge up a bit as well. I keep forgetting I should do that. Then you have to time it right when you're charged. Almost there. I got another comment to read. Yay, easy. The Proto Man DLC's from 9, but that takes more damage. Yeah, it'd be really cool if they do a Mega Man 12. I really hope they do, I've got my fingers crossed. Or if they do Mega Man 11 DLC. He is. I didn't even need to use a weapon on him though. I probably don't need to use a weapon on any of these guys. So next one according to this is Gyro Man. I'm just going to do them in the order that I've got up here, but I probably don't need to. Can probably go through any of them. Didn't. It's got a cool intro anyway. I do really like this stage as well. It reminds me a lot of like Airman or Tornado Man from Mega Man 9, which is another really good level. And yeah, there'll be a more difficult elevator later on. Ah, these enemies are annoying though, because you have to wait for them to open up. I love the music, it's great. It's not quite as catchy as some of the earlier games, but I don't know, it has a nice feel to it, if you know what I mean. And they still have plenty of really cool remixes on YouTube. Yeah, I've never actually finished Mega Man 8 either, so it'll be interesting to play through that one fully. I'm expecting Mega Man 8 to kind of take 2 gameplay sessions, because from what I can tell it seems longer than the NES games. Oh, I'm going to go that way. Yeah, from what I can tell it seems longer than the NES games. I'm not sure if that's completely true or not. Or maybe that's just because it splits the bosses up into 2 sets of 4, which makes it seem longer. And Mega Man 7 does that as well, so I'm not really sure if Mega Man 7's much longer than the NES ones. I've never actually finished 7 either. I only generally play through the 8-bit games, so we'll see how I do on Mega Man 7 soon anyway. That's going to be in 2 weeks' time if I keep doing these every week. Yes, easy maths. But yeah, if I keep it up, I'll be doing Mega Man 7 in 2 weeks and Mega Man 8 in 3 weeks. And then we'll almost be at Christmas, believe it or not. It's crazy. I keep forgetting I can charge up. And once again, these jumping enemies really annoy me. And it doesn't even drop anything, and I really need health. The jetboard in Frost... Oh god, yeah, I hate that. So frustrating, just because of how fast you have to be. Ah! I'm dead. My first death. Oh, I hate them as well. Oh no, 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 no! You have to be really quick here as well, else the floor disappears. Oh, that was close. Yeah, this is the bit that everyone hates about this stage. Let's see how I do. Because there's one bit where you sort of have to jump to get through, else you're pretty much guaranteed to get... yeah, that bit. I'm usually pretty good at that, so I'm quite surprised that I actually got spiked. I can't read the comment, I'm trying to survive. No, go away! Oh, I hate that one. Hate these ones too. Oh, that's close. Here we go again. How many lives have I got? I've got 4 lives, so should be okay. Come on. Yay! Ah, no! Hate this! Let's see what that comment says. I've had this and 6 on the NES for a long time, but still haven't played through them. I started 5 recently, and it's high on my list of G. Of G. I presume you mean games. You should definitely play them. I haven't really played 6 that much, but 5's definitely a really amazing game. Or a really frustrating game, as you can see here, so... maybe play it and just avoid Gyromans. Oh my god! Ah! Yeah, that's true. I'm really struggling here. I don't know why. I never usually struggle this much. I always think of Mega Man 5 as being one of the easiest ones. Come on! Oh no! I'm gonna go and do a different level if I run out of lives here. This is embarrassing, struggling this much so early. Right, I'm going to try and concentrate now, so... chat amongst yourselves, I'll be back in a minute. Oh no. Oh my god. How many lives have I got? This is my last chance. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, come on! Yes! Right, you have to be really careful here. It certainly does feel like Mega Man. Here we go. I can do this. Why do I put myself through the... Come on! Oh, Jesus. Yes, I did it! Yay! Finally! On my last life as well. God, that's hard. Oh, that's why I love the Mega Man games. It's so rewarding once you get past a point like that. And if that hit me down that pit then, I would have screamed. Come on. They didn't even drop anything. Yeah, I'll definitely have to have a guide when I'm playing through 7 and 8. I know that you have to be really... Oh yeah, I missed it. Whoops. So, Gyro Man, use the gravity hold. I don't even know what that does. Maybe you're supposed to hold it down. Oh, and... Jason, I'm sorry if I do mess any of this up. I know, I really love Mega Man, but I don't pretend to be an expert at it, as you can see. That wasn't good. Right, this one I'm going to open up to the chat. Which level should I do next? Over to you. Anyone going to pick me a stage? I'll give you 30 seconds, and if nothing comes through, I'll just pick one at random. But not Crystal Man, because I hate Crystal Man. Okay, Stone Man it is. You said this one's an easy one, so we'll see. Dun dun At least they made the Met tools in this one kind of unique. They sort of remind me of the mini Goombas from Mario 3, which I think came out just before this game. So maybe that's where they got the idea from. You just gotta remember not to run straight at him. Just slide under him. Okay, I'll try that. And then use a charge shot. If I can get to him. Although, yeah, the level does seem pretty simple. Ow! I've got a stone on my head, though. Metroids are after me. Come on. I love the graphics. You can see just how they improved with each successive game on the NES. Like, they really knew what they were doing by this point, and it really shows. Like the way the stones are textured makes them look almost 3D. It's just really cool. And I was about to say there's less slowdown, but then it just decided to slow down on me. But yeah, you can really see how over the course of the series they just got better at using the technology that was available. Like the backgrounds here, I just love the way these mountains look. So cool. The only thing that hasn't changed is Mega Man's sprite. I don't want to jump there now, I'm going to get hit. Oh, and I can't even jump over him. I've got a bit of health. Feels like there should be one of them barrier things that goes backwards and forwards. Charge after Stone Man because charge is weak to him. Okay. How do I get that, by the way? I know in like Mega Man 9 you could use the bees and throw the bees through the wall. I don't think I've got anything that can get it. So that's sort of like Magnet Man's... Elect Man's magnet thing from Mega Man 1. Come on. There you go, got a bit of health. Again, I just love the background on this stage, it looks so cool. Hey, was the first E-Tank that I've seen as well. Hopefully I can get it. Oh no. If you go off the screen and go back on, they reappear, I think. How does anything work in Mega Man Land? You need a bomb. N-bomb. Okay. Great, there we go. Napalm bomb. That's it. No, I don't want that, but he's covered the ladder up. I wonder if I can go up the top and go back down. Will he show back up? Yeah, he did. Oh, that was much better. Thank you. Just ignore everyone. There we go, we're at the boss. So, you said just charge up and then slide underneath him, yeah? I know he goes into the ground and... too close. Oh, like that, okay. He's almost as easy as Toadman. Maybe he was getting tips from him. There we go, and he's dead. Maybe there's a lot of water and it puts the star out? Who knows? Hello, nice to see you. You're not staying around for long this time then? We're about halfway through the game. I think. Halfway through the start of the game anyway. Not quite halfway. So, Charge Man next. Let's go and do Charge Man. Because we can use the Power Stone. Not the game on the Dreamcast, not that Power Stone. Another awesome level. This one reminds me a lot of Nitro Man from Mega Man 10. I just love the backgrounds in this game. They're just... For the NES, they're mind-blowing. They are so cool. I bet it was really impressive at the time. And mini trains on a giant train. Yeah, and the background even starts moving on this one. They were just showing off at this point. And another awesome song that, for some reason, it doesn't really feel like it matches the stage very well, but it's a cool song anyway. I'm not concentrating. And now the level starts bouncing up and down. Early flight to London tomorrow. Oh yeah, definitely go and try and check out that shop if you can. I've actually got some more video from the shop, which I'm going to be using in the future pickups video. I've recorded the video, but I haven't put the rest of it over the top of it yet. But maybe I can show you on Discord if you want. I'll try and post it on there later. Yeah, definitely do. Let me know if you pick anything up as well. Cool. If I remember, I'll post it later. I give a quick look over the shelves as well, so you might be able to pick something out if you're interested in it. Thanks, have a good flight tomorrow as well. Bye. Oh, really bad at dodging under these bullets. Hey, and a one-up. Actually, speaking of Discord a minute ago, I probably should post on there that I'm live as well. And if you guys haven't checked out Discord yet, I think if you look on the community tab on YouTube, there's a link, and it's free to anyone, so click on that and you can join in. We've been having some pretty fun discussions on there. Oh, I really hate this train boss, so we need to use this. Still hating. Oh yeah, that's an annoying weapon as well. I'm gonna have to use an E-Tank. Timeless Gaming, hello! How are you? I'm playing a timeless classic, so I'm sure you will appreciate this. I give up using his weakness. Oh, I hate this boss so much. Come on! God, I need to use an E-Tank, that's too close! Oh my god, I was literally... Oh no, it didn't even hit me, I could have... if I hadn't got too scared then, I could have taken him out. Oh, I hate that boss. That's one I'm not looking forward to in the boss rush. Oh, got a bit excited then. So, I think we're halfway through now. We'll let Mega Man get dizzy and tell us what he got. You got Charge Kick. You got the ability to turn into a train. So, yep, halfway through, 4 more, and so Charge Kick. Wave Man is weak against that. So let's go here. And you'll get to see the awesome stage that is Wave Man's stage. Really like this one. You'll see why. And plus there's a really cool nod to it in Mega Man 9. So if you've played that, I won't ruin it, I'll see if you guys notice. If you don't know already anyway. I always tend to just get impatient with these things that come out of the floor and just run straight past them. And, wow, I think that was literally the first time I've ever been able to get that, because I always seem to go straight down the pipe. Well hey, finally took it the proper route. Or the better route, should I say. I don't like this level. So, does this look familiar to anyone? If you've played Mega Man 9, then this is exactly the same as that section in Splash Woman's stage. Which I was really excited to see because obviously when Mega Man 9 had come out, I'd already played through all of the other ones. I thought that was a really nice nod to one of the older games in the series. Unfortunately, Splash Woman's stage doesn't carry on to do this bit of the game, which is probably one of the coolest bits in the whole of classic Mega Man. Look at this! It looks amazing, and it does actually get really challenging. You might think it seems easy, but you'll see why. You have to like jump over things and things come from behind, and it all gets a bit overwhelming a bit later on. But hopefully I'll be able to do it on my first try. There you go, an extra life at least. And now we get a cool mini-boss as well. The first one we've seen, I think. I always... Oh, damn it. I was about to say I always love the mini-bosses, but not when they do that. Right. Let's try again. At least I've got full health this time, so I should at least be able to get most of the way there. And I think... Let me check. I think I've got one E-Tank. Oh, actually, it doesn't let you pause here either. So, I won't even be able to use an E-Tank if I need to, unfortunately. And I could have done with that health before. There is a rapid fire, because I'm playing it on the PS4, but I don't really think it helps much, because the enemies sort of... Oh, actually, it does help a bit. No, not the best time to have an itch. Yeah, it won't really help here because you can only fire 3 bullets at once. Oh, I'm not doing very well. Yeah, you can only fire 3 bullets at once here, so if it bounces off the outside of that enemy, then basically you can't do anything. I know, it looks really good for an NES. It looks... You could probably mistake it for an early SNES game, it looks that good. In fact, I think because of the limited colours, it actually looks better in some cases. Just because everything really stands out. But yeah, I think at the time this would have been mind-blowing for the system. Like, it does look really nice. It is really hard though. If you go back and compare Mega Man 1 to Mega Man 5, just how far the graphics have come over just a few games, it's really crazy. Oh no. Yeah, just the whole... Oh, that was right at the end as well. The whole aesthetic of this game is just brilliant. The music, the graphics, the gameplay, everything about it. I don't know why Mega Man 5 doesn't get more love, because it definitely deserves it. Maybe because people get too frustrated at it. I did say before it's one of the easiest games in the series, but maybe I take that back now. Maybe I was just remembering it wrong. Certainly one of my favourites in the series though. It is really great. And if you think this music's good, wait until you get to Proto Man stage. That music is probably one of the very best in the whole series. Definitely one of the best on the NES at least. Oh, I'm doing better at this time, that's good. Hey, much better. Let's go. There's a bit that's kind of similar to this in Mega Man 9, where you go on the back of Rush, but you're flying through the air, not going on water. I guess it's not that similar really, because it's more like a shoot 'em up, whereas this is more just like a run and gun where you just can't stop moving. But either way, it's really awesome. Yeah, maybe if I stay a bit closer to the front, then these dolphins won't be able to jump on me. Or maybe not. Maybe I just have to hope for the best. Oh, that was close. I think I'm near the end now. Come on! That's it. Thank God. Let's see how many lives I had left. And there's the boss, just through that door. And I've got 3 lives. So let's take out that turret. And we should be okay to go and tackle him using Charge Kick. Whoops, I didn't mean to use that already. So apparently you use the Charge Kick by sliding, so we'll see. Ow! That's pretty cool. Dun, 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 dun. So there we go, we've got 3 left. And next we'll go to... Who haven't we done? We gave up on Gyro Man. I think, so maybe we'll... No wait, we did Gyro Man. We gave up on one of them. I can't remember. Let's just pick one at random. So we've got Crystal Man, Napalm Man, and we do have Gyro Man to do again, so... I'll try and do Crystal Man. I really hate this level, but we'll try and do it. Here we go. You'll see why I hate this level in a minute. Not because of these stupid enemies, although I hate these as well. Why? What even are they supposed to be? Are they just like balls in floating cups or something? Don't know. This is a bit I hate, with a passion, because you can never tell when they're going to come down. So you just have to hope for the best. I hate it! Oh, it fills me with dread every time I think about this level. Because if you get hit, you're pretty much guaranteed to just fall straight down into them pits. I'm really glad I managed to do that first try. And an extra life, even better. So I've got 4 lives now. And when I get to the boss, I need to use Gyro Man. And if you watched my last playthrough, you'll recognise these guys, but they're not throwing bones anymore. They're firing crystals at you. And again, how do you know when to go? There's not even any pattern to it that I can tell anyway. Yeah, if you guys know if there's a pattern to this, definitely let me know, because I've always really struggled on this stage. Well, I've seemed to make it look pretty easy, but trust me, it's not always easy. Wow, that's probably my best ever playthrough of that level. Don't think there's that much more to go. Yeah, and another enemy coming back from Mega Man 4. Although they look slightly different in this one. Yeah, go away. Don't even drop anything for me then. And an E-Tank, hopefully I can... Ah, never mind. Ah. Okay, maybe there's more to this level than I remembered. An M-Tank, that refills all of your weapon energy if I remember right. So let's use Rush and jump up here. You can see that he actually is a bit different in this game, because he's more like a platform that lifts you up, whereas in the older games he was actually just a spring. So I'm not really sure which version of Rush I prefer. Doesn't really make that much difference, I suppose. And of course a classic Mega Man staple of having spikes that are pretty much instant death. Well, they are instant death, and you only have like a second to react. But luckily, at least that section's not too long, compared to some of them. Oh no. I'm dead. That doesn't even do anything. I thought that would have maybe held him in place. Right, back to the checkpoint. Hey, actually, there we go. I'm glad I died. Didn't think I'd be saying that. And yeah, the M-Tank doesn't come back. But I really hate them giant enemies that jump down on you. I wonder if I can get that. Yay! Although I've missed some of the other ones, but never mind. And I've got full health, looking good. And I've lost my full health. But never mind. Right, come on. Yay, I managed to go underneath him. Thank God. And thankfully it's not like Mega Man 1, where the... Oh, I just realised I need Gyro Man's weapon to do this. I haven't got Gyro Man's weapon. Never mind. It's pretty easy, if I remember right anyway. It's just these are really hard to dodge. But I've got one E-Tank I could use. But I don't really want to use them all up. I'll see how many lives I've got. I might just try one more time. Yeah, I'm not going to do it. I've got a few more lives to try anyway. I think. Let's see, I've got 2 more. And I've got 1 E-Tank. So let's try doing some charge shots on him. One thing I really like about the NES games that they took out from 7 onwards is the ability to start a boss fight with a charged up Mega Buster, and you can actually let go when the fight starts and it'll actually fire out the first shot, whereas in the later games it doesn't actually do that. It always resets it back to a standard gun. So it does give you a little bit of a head start, but not by much. Yes, I'm playing on the PS4, on the Legacy Collection. Just because it's easier to stream. Else I would rather use the NES, just because that's how I like to play Mega Man. Yay, and I did it without using an E-Tank. Yeah, there you go, playing on the PS4. My nice God of War PS4 controller. So there's 2 levels left now. We can either go and tackle Gyro Man's stage again, the horrible stage that is Gyro Man's stage, or go to Napalm Man and use this one, the Crystal Eye. So maybe we'll go to Napalm Man left, just because I don't want to face doing Gyro Man's stage again already. So here we go. Napalm Man. Dun -dun, dun -dun. And okay, let's go. Another really cool looking stage. I love the animation on the palm trees in the background. Yeah, it was a close fight, but it means I get to keep the E-Tank for some of the harder stages, so that's always good. Wow, an extra life. I can't wait to get to Proto Man stage because I love them levels so much. This is where the rapid fire comes in handy on the PS4 controller. You wouldn't be able to do it that fast on the... Okay, okay, I spoke too soon. It comes in handy if you don't stand right in front of the thing that's going to kill you. Oh dear. How embarrassing, again. And there goes that extra life that I just picked up. Never mind. You get to admire the beautiful scenery again, so... There you go. And Mech Tools have learnt how to operate machines, apparently. Right, I'm not going to get too cocky this time, I'll try and stay back a bit. One more? Right, now go before another one comes out. That was scary. And how do I get to that? I don't have the napalm bomb, so. No, I'd say it actually plays better on the NES. I don't like the fact on the PS4 that the D-pad is split up. It just feels a bit weird for these kind of games. Whereas on the NES, obviously, it's a proper D-pad, so that's why I prefer using that controller. Or I actually used to really like playing them on the Wii with the cassette controller. That's got a really nice D-pad. Obviously, the PS4 has some better features, like it lets you do rapid fire and... well, it lets you do save states as well, but I try not to use them. And annoyingly, on the PS4, because when you press that, it opens up the menu, but if you press the options button, it opens this menu up, but if you press just next to it, it opens up this control and options menu instead. And sometimes if I'm panicking a bit, I accidentally press the wrong one, which gets a bit annoying. I'll take that. But yeah, it definitely helps for streaming and, you know, setting it up on YouTube and stuff, definitely. I just wish the D-pad was a bit nicer, because it does start to hurt my thumb after a while. Hey, you're doing pretty good. Oh, I've only got 2 bits of health left. Do I risk it? Let's try. Oh, he can't even reach me here. What's the point of him? There we go. Easy peasy. I've actually... oh, damn it. I was about to say, I've actually got the Legacy Collection on the Switch as well, and playing that with the Pro Controller feels really good. But obviously it doesn't have the built-in streaming stuff, so I can't really play it on the Switch on YouTube. And my capture card doesn't do 60 frames a second anyway, so even if I plugged it in through that, it wouldn't look that great in comparison, so that's why I'm on the PS4. Long story short, that's why I'm on the PS4. And that's all you need to know. Unless you want to know anything else, in which case, ask away. Oh, I hate these enemies so much. Ah, I hate these as well. Oh my god, how many do they want to put on the screen at once? I wonder if I can use that to get rid of them. Oh my god, crazy. Planetary Ashes, hello my good sir. How are all the fellow retro gamers this evening? Well, I just died, so I'm not very good. I've been dying a lot on this playthrough, and I'm all the way back up here again. I've got 2 lives left. Oh no, and I just went off the screen and it reset. That's one thing I hate about every classic Mega Man game. If you so much as step 1 pixel outside of the screen, then as soon as you go back on, the enemies reappear. Well, thank you, Clemens. I'm glad you thought my answer was helpful, and not just me rambling on, so that's always good. Yay, and that makes up for me. I'm actually just gonna get hit, because there's just too many things going on there. And too many things going on here. I really take back what I said about this one being one of the easier Mega Man games. I was definitely remembering it wrong. It's actually really one of the most challenging that I've played so far, actually. So I don't know what they were on about in that art book where they said that they'd been trying to tone down the difficulty a bit. So anyway, we're at the end of... I've even forgot what stage I'm on. Let's just go and see who the boss is. It is Napalm Man, so we need to use the Crystal Eye, that's what I just said. Oh yeah, it's an annoying boss. At least his attacks are slow enough to actually dodge. Oh, maybe. Oh, that was close. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's really annoying when the enemies just come back up out of nowhere. And User7 just asked about PlayAsia. Yes, I've used PlayAsia a few times. I actually imported all the Project Diva games when they came out on launch day through PlayAsia. And yeah, I've had no problems whatsoever with them. It's a really good website. What are you thinking of getting? So, last one now. For you guys that have just joined, you won't have seen me struggle through this level earlier, but this is actually the second time tackling this stage now, and there's a really hard bit near the end. You'll see when I get there. But yeah, just enjoy the music. This game has some amazing tunes. And I'll try not to sing over it. I'm already doing better than I did last time. I wish the PlayStation formatted these comments better, because it's really hard to try and read what you guys are writing, because it cuts the words off halfway through the message. There's Xenoblade Chronicles soundtrack, awesome. Was it Xenoblade Chronicles 1 or 2? They both have amazing soundtracks. And so does Xenoblade X, for that matter. Amazing games, all 3 of them. I still haven't played the DLC for Xenoblade 2 though, sadly. I even got the physical version, but I just haven't had time to play it yet. Was it a pre-order? Do you know if it was actually released when you ordered it? Because sometimes they have things there that you can order that aren't actually out yet. That might be why it took a while to turn up. I don't remember anything taking that long before though, so if that's not the case, maybe you did just get a bit unlucky. I think I've got the statue from Xenoblade 2 ordered from there that's coming out in December. So I'll let you guys know if that turns up when it should or not. It's the one of Mythra, I think. I don't know, I ordered it ages ago. I hate this bit. Yeah, you guys who weren't here at the start. This section here, this is what was causing me all the trouble. I'm sure you can see why. It's this next bit here. You have to actually jump up without getting touched by the spikes. Ah, made it look easy. Yeah, I literally spent all my lives trying to get past that section. Well, hey. I just wasn't in the Mega Man groove yet back then, clearly. Yeah, making it look easy. Whee. And there we go. The final level. Played it through on the 3DS. I have the X soundtrack too. I've yet to play 2. My RPG backlog is too big. Yeah, so's mine. That's why I haven't played the DLC for 2 yet. I'm still trying to get through Octopath Traveler, which is just insanely big. Yeah, I hate them spikes. Hate them with a passion. And the gap, you have such a small gap to be able to jump through as well. Anyway, we are looking for... not gyro attack, we're looking for gravity hold. Which, yeah, you can't actually kill him completely using that, I don't think. Oh, actually you can! Yay, there we go. So that's all the Robot Masters down. And now we're going to Darkman's Castle. I think it's called that anyway. No spoilers, but see if you can guess who it actually is. I hope they actually bring X out on the Switch, because not a lot of people played that one because it was on the Wii U, but it is a really amazing game. Anyway, here we go. To Proto Man's Castle. Not Dr. Wily. Not yet, anyway. I love these different castles. They all look so cool and unique in each game. So, anyway, here we go. I'm going to be quiet so you can listen to this music, because it's amazing. Oh, there you can see the enemies respawning. Ah, damn it. Yeah, the soundtrack's amazing. That's one of the reasons I love these games so much. Just listen to this, it's such an awesome tune. And there's so many amazing remixes out there as well. I've actually got this one on a Mega Man fan album that I picked up while I was in Japan. And it's a really cool remix. I can't remember what the CD was called, unfortunately, but maybe if I do another Mega Man video in the future, I could always put it in the comments to that or something. Yeah, X7 and 8 are on the PS2. Oh, that was close. And here you need to use Rush. Well, you don't need to use Rush, you can use this as well, so... Actually, I'll make use of it, because I haven't used that yet. There you go. That's the other way of getting up there. Yeah, I'll go up there. Oh no, I missed him. Come back. But it doesn't really matter, because you get the weapon energy back anyway. Yeah, the music on this level is amazing. Haha, yeah, you don't want to remember X7. That game is a nightmare. It's horrible, it's really horrible. And yeah, I don't really like the X series as much as the classic series anyway, so I probably won't play through the X games on this channel. At least not the later games in the series. I might play through up to number 4 maybe, but I sort of lose interest after that. I know I shouldn't because I'm such a huge Mega Man fan, but you can't love everything. You have no idea how bad Mega Man X7 is. It's awful. It really is. It's not just the worst Mega Man game. I'd even go as far as to say it's one of the worst games. It's that bad. Just look it up online if you don't believe me, but seriously, I don't know how they could go so wrong with it. Twilight Loneliness. I only know it as Darkman's theme, so that's good to know. And ignore all those horrible disappearing platforms. Yeah, I don't want to risk that. I hate disappearing platforms. If you guys haven't seen my other Let's Plays, you'll know how much I hate them. Oh no! I also hate this new brush. Why can't it be the same as the one in Mega Man 4? Ah, go away! What's it doing? It's just there to annoy me. Seriously. Is it not even gonna die? There we go. The only thing I've found hard about X7 is to stay awake. Seriously, it's rubbish. And there's that one boss fight where they just constantly shout, "Fire! Fire! 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 Fire!" It's crazy. I haven't played X8, I hear it's a lot better. I've got the X collection on the Switch, so maybe I should give it a go. Maybe I should stream X7, just... Oh no! Almost killed him. Yeah, maybe I should stream X7 just to have a laugh. That's right, I've got one weapon energy thing, but I kind of want to save it, so let's see how far we can get on this. Hey, that's pretty good actually. It gets rid of the bullet. Do you like X7 then? I think you'll be the first person in the world to say they like X7. Don't have to use any tank. I hate these sort of bosses that just don't leave you alone. Oh, finally. Yeah, I really hate them kind of bosses. There we go. No, go and play all the other X games. X2 is my favourite, go and play that one. Or Maverick Hunter on the PSP. That's a great one. That was actually the first time I'd ever finished any of the X games, was Maverick Hunter. And I was just amazed by it, it was so good. The PSP actually has a lot of really good games, and it kind of goes unnoticed, I feel. Whee! Oh, I was hoping to jump onto the other one then. Yeah, maybe I'll do sort of a hidden gems video for the PSP. I might get my friend Jack to come on it as well, because he really loves the PSP. I don't know. I always kind of shy away from doing hidden gems videos just because people don't really like the term hidden gems that much. Which is a bit silly, I know, and I shouldn't really let that put me off. Gunhound, I haven't played that one. I'll look it up later, see what I think. No. Let's try going up the other side. There's nothing there. How? Is Gunhound that game that had the really expensive special edition? I remember there was one game on the PSP, and it came with like a pack of cards or something, and it's like a few £100 now. Because there wasn't many made. I can't remember what it's called. It has sort of like a purple cover. If any of you guys know what I'm on about. Unless I just made it up, but I'm pretty sure it's real. Oh, they take off loads of damage. Loads of health. Let's see, maybe use that? That might help getting rid of some of these enemies. because I don't have to be on the same level as them then. Oh, I hate this bit though. If you can't tell, the floor's moving at the same time, so... Hey, that worked. No, I can't remember. That was a game that my friend Jack told me about as well. He knows a lot more about the PSP than I do. I haven't played on the PSP in ages, actually. The last game I got for it was Burnout Legends. Burnout Legends, I think, yeah. Which I was really enjoying. I think that's a great game for the PSP. It plays really well. And the graphics still hold up pretty good, too. I think the graphics on the PSP still hold up pretty well overall, anyway. Huh, that was weird. I just sort of glitched through the ceiling. No! I didn't need to stay on him that long. I wonder, can I break through them walls? I think this is sort of a level that splits in two. So I might be able to... Not with that, at least. I don't know, it looks like I should be able to break through them walls somehow. Maybe not. If you guys know how we're supposed to get through there, let me know, but I'm not sure. Oh, I really suck at the Darius games, they're too hard for me. And I say that as someone who loves playing through Mega Man games. Although, to be honest, I've only really played the SNES ones, and I do find them incredibly difficult. Like, to the point where I can't even get to the second level. Yay! Jump off the edge. Oh my god, these guys take off way too much health. Well, at least I reached the checkpoint, and I've got 3 lives left, and if this list I've got here is right, then I need to use the Crystal Eye, because this is part 2 of Darkman, so let's go! Oh yeah, I remember why I hate this guy. You can only attack him when his shield's in the centre, so when it's spinning around you can only attack it when it's like that. I've never got to the Wily Castle in Mega Man 8, so that'll be interesting. Let's see how far I can get with the Mega Buster. He seems easier than the last boss. Just have to time it right. At least I can actually jump over him. He's like a slower version of that train. Wow, he's actually really easy. Hey! Piece of cake. Slide around a bit. I think we're on track to finish this one by 11. Got 50 minutes left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 7 more bosses to go, so possibly. One more stage on this one. And get to listen to this awesome music again! And some amazing backgrounds too. I always love it when the NES has dark backgrounds like this, they look so atmospheric. Oh no, I don't love it when there's enemies everywhere. Oh my god, go away. Thank you. Right. I don't need that. Yeah, this looks ominous already. Of course. This bit kind of reminds me of... what's he called in Mega Man 9? Galaxy Man? I think? Because there's a bit that sort of resembles that near the end of that stage. I think they took quite a lot of cues from Mega Man 5 when they were doing Mega Man 9, even though it seems like a remake of 1 and 2. Like, some of the level layouts and stuff seem quite similar to this one. Which is good, I suppose. I thought he was going to come sliding down after me. And of course, they have to have some sections in to use Rush. There we go. Now onto this Snake of Doom. Not the official name. Ah! Go away! Go away! This kind of reminds me of one of them stages from like Donkey Kong or something where you have to follow the track. I think it's Donkey Kong Country, that sort of thing. I like the 3DS Kid Icarus game. I don't really know how I feel about the other two. Sort of indifferent, I suppose. They seem a bit too open-ended for my tastes. Like, I prefer my games like this, like from point A to point B. Ah, that's not fair. I did try playing through Kid Icarus 2 recently on the Game Boy, but I kind of got a bit lost, I suppose, and then sort of gave up. So I like one of the Kid Icarus games, I'll say that much. And I like the character, and I hope they do another one. It'd be a shame to let the series die. Like, I think it did quite well on the 3DS, from what I know, so they might make another one. But I know it's Sakurai that makes it, and he's always busy doing Smash, so can't be helped if they don't make one again. Go underneath him. I hate them. How many times have I said that? Come on. Well, I got further than last time. I wonder if I can use the stone to break them. Yeah, kind of. That's pretty much the only weapon that I actually bother using in any of the stages. I wonder if it can take him out as well. Hold on, I don't need it, so that's okay. Yeah, I don't know what else you're supposed to do here. I always found it weird that it changes the colour of the E-tanks and stuff depending on what weapon you've got equipped. Oh no, another one of these. I thought I remembered getting harder. This is why. Whoa! When you jump up then. Okay, don't stand right on the edge, else it'll glitch out. Hey, that wasn't too bad. And I need to use the gyro attack, which I haven't used yet, so hopefully I can remember how it works. So here's Darkman, Part 3, or Pushover Part 3. Oh yeah, so you can actually angle this. What? Incompetent boss. He's almost dead. One more hit. Yay, that was easy. I think the fact that the Game Boy one, the whole screen scrolls. At least on the NES you can see it going one way or the other. And there was just loads of different doors to go through and stuff, and I was getting kind of confused, but maybe I'll give them another go, because I do like them. And I've got that 3D version on the 3DS as well. This is a really cool level, but I remember getting kind of annoyed by this stage. As you can see, you have to sort of break the blocks in a certain order. Try and jump through there, because if you don't, then obviously the ceiling's going to collapse on you. And wow, I made that look pretty easy. I usually struggle through that bit, but yay, there we go. And yeah, you think Proto Man? Why is he angry at me? Oh my god! I love that they tried to put a story in this. Right, it says here to use beats, but I'm not really sure how. So, as you can see, he's basically all three of those robots that I just fought put into one. And as you can see, I'm most likely going to die. I don't know how you get beat, but I haven't got him. Right. That was lucky. Ah, no. Oh, no, I've used up my E-tank. Damn it. Okay, this boss is pretty difficult. I don't know where you get beat from, but I haven't... Oh my god, how did that not kill me? Yeah, if any of you guys know how I get beat, unless it's something like having to get all the different letters, I think that might be it. So, I don't know what to do now. I'm pretty much screwed. I don't know, someone help me. Just gonna have to try and learn his pattern a bit better, I suppose. Ah, it doesn't feel like I've got enough time to jump over any of them bullets. Try wave. I haven't got any energy for it. I'm probably going to end up dying, so rather than using that M, I'll save it. Yeah, let's see how many lives I've got left. Why does it have to start you back here? Oh, I've got one life left. But we're near the end anyway, so... Oh no. That's the bit I hate, going up that one. Right, one more try with the Mega Buster, unless you guys know any other weapons that are good against him. Oh my god! I might be able to do it if I'm just really careful. You don't really get long though. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I'm getting scared now. No! Oh, so close. I was really concentrating then as well. Oh, what? I got another life. Okay. Shouldn't complain. So close, I know. I'll do it this time. For sure. Here we go. One, two, three. Jump. Fire. I just wish there was a way to tell when he'd do that and when he'd start firing the bullets. Oh, I've got a good pattern this time. Maybe I won't need to do it with the weapon energy. Ah, they take off so much damage. It's crazy. Come on. I don't have to keep listening to that charge up noise. Ooh, yes. Hey, Made it look easy. So that's it for the Proto Man stages. Or the Dark Man stages, I think they're called. And now we're on to Dr. Wily's castle. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 different bosses. You've done well, Mega Man. I never expected you to defeat my powerful Dark Man robot. Until now, I have managed to frame Proto Man for my crimes. Come on. But the real Proto Man has appeared and spoiled my plans. My plan. 2 exclamation marks. Dr. Light is a captive in my lab. Come if you dare. Ha ha ha. I do dare. Take me to your lab. That noise is horrible with headphones on. I know he's just showing off with another crazy castle. Here we go, Dr. Wily, stage 1. And, of course, do I even have to say it? Awesome music! Ah! And I lost a viewer when I died. Game over. Let's try that again. I mean, obviously I was trying to get a game over, so I did that on purpose. Oh, no! Okay, stick to the left. Why does he have to have such a stupid castle? Oh god, that's horrible as well. There's just spikes at the bottom. At least he knows how to compose some good music. You can give him credit for that. Instant death spikes everywhere. And yeah, respawning enemies. What fun. Are there enough enemies there? They don't really have much of an attack pattern though, to be honest. Whee! Just cheat that section. I do love using them, but there's not really that much chance to use it. Ah! It's like Dustman stage from Mega Man 4, but a bit faster. Actually, it's pretty much the same as Dustman stage. It's even got the same... Except I didn't do that when I was playing Mega Man 4. Is there a checkpoint? Yay, there is kind of, but I've used up all of that thing. Whatever that thing is. It's like a dart or something. I forgot how difficult Mega Man 5 is actually. I did genuinely remember it being a lot easier. Maybe I was just better at games back then. Well, we're almost there anyway. Only a few more stages to go. Whoa, that was close. Oh my god. I don't like this. Actually, Mega Man Maker kind of was a thing, but they cancelled it. It was called Mega Man Universe. And yeah, Capcom, in their infinite wisdom, decided that it wouldn't do very well, so they pulled the plug on it. But if you go and have a look at Mega Man Universe on YouTube, there's actually a playable demo that people actually played, and it looked amazing. It was like design your own Mega Man levels. And I was so disappointed that it never came out. I really was. I was really looking forward to it. They had an amazing trailer for it as well, where it was like all the different styles of Mega Man. You could like play as all of the different versions of him, and it looked so good. It was such a disappointment. I think it was about, well, it was a while ago now, about 8 years or something. But yeah, it was really sad that they cancelled it. Come on, you need to fire the bottom bit at me. Oh, okay. I need to shoot it. Wow, a boss that I can actually know when it's going to attack me because I'm causing it to attack. Oh no! Oh, okay. I see why it might be a problem doing it this way. Oh, that was way before Mario Maker. Like 5 years before, maybe. Ah, right back from the beginning. If you guys don't mind, I'll be back in 1 second. I'm gonna go and get a drink. Right, I'm back. Hopefully you're still there. Let's do this. Right, I've got about half an hour, so let's see if I can do it. Well, I mean, it could be longer than half an hour, but I usually tend to leave these at about 11, because I do have to get up for work tomorrow, unfortunately. But yeah, I just kind of want to do these so that I've got, like, video of me playing through all the Mega Man games. Not if I do that, though. And I don't want to use save states, either. I almost forgot to go on the left then. So for you guys that are still watching, what's your favourite Mega Man games? I know there's only 2 of you left now, but if you like Mega Man games, that is. I always hate this, just going back through the levels again. Maybe I'll put a save state at the end here. I know I said I wouldn't use them, but just so we can get this done in a reasonable time. It's a shame that uses like all the energy for that weapon. Oh, I've got to do all this again. At least it's got auto fire, so it makes it a bit easier. Imagine doing this by mashing the button like crazy. I'll try and find the video and stuff from Mega Man Universe, because it did look really amazing. There was a whole load of Mega Man games that they cancelled around that time for some reason. Capcom were just being idiots. Sorry if anyone from Capcom ever sees this, but you were, and I'm sure you know you were, so... Thank you for bringing out Mega Man 11, that's all I can say, and hopefully it's not the end of... Oh my god, did that just happen? Did that really just happen? Last life as well. I know I said I wouldn't like to do it, but... Save. Yeah, pretend you didn't see that. And we'll use Rush Jet. Oh no. Didn't get to use him for long. This isn't as bad as Mega Man 1 when I played through that. I was stuck on Dr. Wily's stage for like an hour, just doing the same bit of the same level over and over again. That's kind of why I prefer... Oh my god, that's kind of why I prefer to do Let's Plays. That's kind of why I prefer to do Let's Plays, because I can cut out all this. Right. So we got half an hour. I might actually come back to this tomorrow. Let's give it one more go, and if I don't do it, then I'm going to make a part 2 and play the rest later in the week. Maybe not tomorrow, because I'm really looking forward to playing Beat Saber, which comes out tomorrow. If you guys don't know Beat Saber for PlayStation VR, it looks really cool. You've only really played the first Game Boy 1 and X. It's up to you whether you get it on the 3DS or the Switch. As far as I know, they're exactly the same, so depends what you play more, I suppose. I've already got the games on the Switch, on the 3DS through the Virtual Console, but I have to say one thing that annoys me about the 3DS ones is the fact that the buttons are the wrong way around. Let me kill these and I'll try and explain. So on here, jump is the button at the bottom, and the button on the left, on the right, is attack. So you jump and attack like that. But on the 3DS, that is jump, and that's attack. So it's like backwards compared to how you used to doing it. So I don't really like playing them on the 3DS that much. But if you don't mind that, then go for either of them. But just a heads up that you might find the controls a bit awkward on the 3DS. Oh, I didn't mean to press that. Whoops. Never mind. How's 11? It's good. I wouldn't say it's the best. I wouldn't say it's as good as this. The levels feel a bit long and empty sometimes. I don't know, it just... Plus the fact that it's in 2.5D makes it feel a bit weird, but I still really like it. Oh, and the other thing that's nowhere near as good, the music. And I think a lot of people share that opinion, but it's still really cool that Mega Man 11 exists, so I can't really be too annoyed by it. And the double gear system's pretty cool. Like, you can either slow down time or become super powerful for a short while, which does help in some of the later levels. And you don't need to use it either, which is good. So it's sort of like, if you feel like you're struggling a bit, the option's there to make it a bit easier. And it does have an easy and hard mode as well, so I guess it's more accessible in that sense, because these ones only have, apart from Mega Man 2, these ones only have one difficulty. Right, finally made it. And let's see what this is. If it's Angry Circle, then try using Gyro Attack, so let's try that. See if this is any better. Not really. Don't know if that made any difference. No, I think I'll just stick to the Mega Buster. So the thing you've really got to be careful about here is making sure that you don't try and shoot the enemies when they're in front of these two things. I really like this boss fight actually. This might be one of my... I'm gonna say I really like it and now I'm gonna die, aren't I? It might be one of my favourites in the Cossack series. And I'm gonna have to use an E-Tank. Because I'm not doing that level again. I don't really have enough time to charge up a charge shot, I don't think. Well, I kind of do. Let's try that again. Well, it's certainly a long boss fight. But he's almost dead. One more. Ah, come on. Should have gave me that. Yay, there we go. So we're getting there, guys. We've got 3 levels left, or 2. I think we can do it. Got 20 minutes. Oh, yeah, 3 levels left. Or 2 and then the boss rush. So... Again, the awesome music's back. Oh no, that's horrible. Why put so many spikes there? And the first underwater section that we've come to in the whole game. It's almost like they forgot that they needed to put an underwater bit in. I love how these bits of the levels actually tie into what's happening in the background. I think that's really cool. I won't be saying it's really cool in a second, but I like the look of it. I'll say that much. They did good at making it all feel like one proper connected environment, I suppose, rather than just random platforms. Hey, that wasn't too hard. I never want to say that because I'll always jinx myself. Wow, he went through my gun. And it went up. Excellent. More of them, please. So we're almost there, guys. Only a few more bosses. And a few more mice. And then next week we get to play Mega Man 6, which is one that I don't really know a whole lot about, so... It wasn't one that I ever played at the time, because it never came out in the UK, unlike the other ones. Because by that time the SNES was obviously already a few years old, and Mega Man X was already out, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think Mega Man X was already out when Mega Man 6 came out. Oh, I hate you guys. I wonder if I can use this as like a shield. No. Never mind, I hope I didn't have to use that. It just says use Mega Buster, so here we go. Let's see, what do I have to do? God, these giant enemies always used to really scare me as a kid. Like, E-Tank! Yeah, I don't think this guy actually has a weakness as such. And I don't know how you're supposed to avoid him when he comes down like that. Just try not to stay by the corner of the screen, I suppose. Another E-Tank! Oh dear, this isn't going well. Yeah, that's it. So just go from one side of the screen to the other. Yay! I wish I hadn't used so many E-tanks there though, that's a bit annoying. Never mind. At least he's dead. Two more. We can do it in 15 minutes. Maybe. Maybe I'll run slightly over. I kind of wish they'd had a third song for the Wily stages. Right, here we go. I'll scroll back up a bit. Yes, I'm still cheating. Boss rush time. Oh, I don't even need to know his weakness. I'll just take him out with the Mega Buster. Maybe I should have ended on him just to have an easy way out. So actually, I'll do the ones I know I can do with just the Mega Buster. So this one and Stone Man. They're definitely just Mega Buster bosses. Oh, too soon. Easy. Who's next? Wave Man. I don't like Wave Man. Charge kick. Let's do this. Yeah, you can see why I don't like him, just because that wave just comes up out of nowhere. But he's dead. Who's next? Stone Man. Yeah, I don't need a weakness for Stone Man. So, Mega Buster. You can see how much of a pushover he is. Yeah, he basically just jumps around a lot. He's basically Toadman in stone form. Yay, just use him to get my health back. So who's in here? Starman. Again, a Mega Buster only. Definitely the easiest bosses in the series. Some of the hardest stages, but some of the easiest bosses. I don't know why. Compared to Mega Man 4 that came before it, that game had some incredibly hard bosses. And then this one goes completely the other way. I do like the zero gravity sort of gameplay of that one. Crystal Man, use gyro attack. Yeah, because it can do that when he's in the air. Well, hey. I like the fact that you can change the direction of that one as you're going. So, 3 more. Napalm Man. Crystal Eye. Or C-Eye. Don't really know the point of this weapon, it's basically just a big Mega Buster. Oh, that's the other thing, it bounces off the wall. I forgot about that. It's a bit different to the actual boss, does it? 2 more. The most horrible one. Power Stone. Yeah, this is by far the hardest boss. just because you can't tell when he's gonna get all up in your face like that. Yay, not too bad. Last one. And that has to be Gyro Man. And we've already seen that he's really easy using this. You just have to make sure that he stops flashing. Even when he's above the clouds, you can still hit him with it, which is just crazy easy. And now they're all out of the way. Use the Mega Buster on this. If he decides to do anything. Yeah, so I think the idea is to try and get him to come down in the middle of the screen. Hopefully. Yeah, that's pretty easy. And then just move to the side. Come on. Stop showing off with your giant machines, because they're really not a problem. Let's try a bit on the other side. Oh no, I missed. Yeah, not the most difficult of final bosses. Apart from the two spikes in the middle that I guess you can hit if you're unlucky. Or if you're just not paying attention. Yeah, I had to take the hit then. Almost there. Okay, that was close. Right, that's part one done. I think there's one more level. And two more bosses. It says here that to kill the final Wily capsule, you have to use beat. Well, I don't have beat, so hopefully there's another way of doing it. Whatever. I just want to get to the boss. These enemies used to really terrify me. They're like something out of Doctor Who or something. So I have 1 E-Tank, 3 lives, and not a lot of anything. I need Super Arrow, which is empty. Let's see how I get on with the Mega Buster. I'll do a save here just in case. Yeah. Let's see how far I can get. Wow. Not very far at all. So it says to use the arrow there, but as I just said, I haven't got any arrow. I'll try 2 more times using the lives I've got, and that will refill all the weapon energy anyway. So we can see whatever I've got left. Right, I've still got full health this time, so here we go. And this is the final fight, guys, so we're almost there. Coming in at under 2 hours, so that's pretty good. And yeah, don't get too close. Wow, it's not that bad actually. Right. I say that, but that seems like it's impossible to dodge. I'm not going to use an E-Tank. I'll save that for next time. I don't know how you're supposed to avoid that, because he comes back towards you at the same time. Right, how many more lives have we got? We've got 1 more. And yeah, I hope the E-Tanks carry over, else I'm a bit screwed. Oh my god, I'm a bit screwed anyway then. I'm getting kind of worried now. I haven't really got enough E-tanks to mess up. Let's just try other things and see if anything does anything. I was hoping something would get rid of the... I was hoping something would get rid of that thing that he fires out, but... doesn't seem like it. That won't do anything. Nope. Come on, I can do it. Oh, whatever. He's moonwalking. Okay, now we've got full everything. So, charge up and get rid of this cannon. And then there's just one more of these guys. And then that's it. I could have done with that last time. So, let's swap to this arrow here. And I don't know what I'm going to do for the last bit, because it says I have to use beat. Wow, that was easy. Save. Pretend you didn't see that. Okay, so you can use the Mega Buster. I think they were just saying that the beat can home in, I suppose. Oh, wow. Okay, I've got enough to go one more time, I think, then. We can do it. Not if each stupid thing just doesn't stop firing at me. Okay. I don't think I've got enough to completely do that, but I can use the Mega Buster as well. At least a little bit. Okay, Mega Buster. And then it's just hoping that he doesn't end up in front of you. I might use an E-tank. I'll use it. That's a good start. I don't like not knowing where he's going to appear either. Ah, this is hard. Load. Let's see, where's that going to put me? I'm just saving time here, I don't just want to have to keep doing the same bit over and over again. Ah, maybe that's safer to stay in the corner. Can't even get him from up there. Oh my god, it's hard. Although, that's the worst bit, when he throws the things back out. Oh, stupid. What is it? You literally have no time to react. No! I'm not going to do it. One more hit. I haven't really got anything else. Oh, I didn't know that refilled everything, so that's pretty good. Got a bit more health to use anyway. I think I'm going to do it this time. Now I got that extra health. Oh, and most of it just went right then. This is like Mega Man 4 all over again, where he just appears above you. There's nothing you can do about it. Unless you have beats, in which case you can fly up and get him, but I don't. Okay, he only needs one more hit. Ah, come on, if that was slightly lower down. Yes! Oh my god, how close was that? There we go, Mega Man 5 complete. Thank you so much everyone who's still here. Really hope you enjoyed watching that. I definitely had a lot of fun playing it. As I said, it's one of my favourites in the entire series, and I can't wait to do Mega Man 6 next week. So now we'll sit and watch the ending, and then I'll call it a night, and I can finally relax. If he can do that, why didn't he do that in that level where the ceiling's collapsing on you? That bit kind of looks like Sonic CD, where Dr. Eggman's thing's appearing in the sky. So there we go, that was Mega Man 5. Hey, thank you for watching all the way to the end as well, really appreciate that. And it will be live on YouTube, maybe tomorrow. And what I've decided, these aren't going to display on the main page, they'll just be in a playlist for my Mega Man playthrough for people who want to watch it and couldn't see it live. So it'll be in there if you want to go and find it. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to sign out now and head to bed. So, goodbye.